Yo, what's going on, guys? Black Kayle here. Today we are going to be playing Kayle in the top lane. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to pick her up, and basically this is one of my first few ranked games on her, but I've been playing her for quite some time. I do have Judgment Kayle, so I've been playing the game for quite some time as well, and I'm going against Jace, and the matchups we have in this game are obviously Jace in the top lane versus Kayle, Lee Sin in the jungle versus Amumu, Lissandra versus Swain mid, Jin versus Kate bot, and can't speak, Alistar versus Sona as support. So yeah, basically what I'm doing here is just making sure to get majority of my last hits or whatever I can get. Jace is most likely one of the strongest top laners versus anyone at pretty much all of the early game phases. So you really want to keep that in mind, especially since Kayle doesn't have the greatest early game. And we're gonna speed this up just because I'm gonna be mainly farming. I really like this champion because I like top laners who I was about to say inevitably farm and scale up, but really that's what she does. But she does need a few items in order to begin her major power spikes, and really ways she can get shut down are just really ganks. So you want to be mindful that you're keeping your lane warded, and you're also keeping tabs on where the enemy jungler is and really where everybody else is, so you can know when you could have the lane all to yourself, because she is also a pretty good split pusher. So one thing I definitely do wrong in this lane that you do want to keep in mind to do is to just keep in mind of Jace's Q and dodge them, because even though you can see us from a distance, he still has a lot of range to poke you with his EQ combo. So that's just something you want to be mindful of, because I ended up getting hit by a lot. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but I was able to keep up in CS with him and trade. But yeah, that's a perfect example. It hurts so much. That's mainly the reason why you want to be aware of when they're about to come out. But the thing is, she has a pretty good W. Once you get 5 ranks into this thing and get a bit of AP, you get a very good move speed and health buff. And really her abilities, her passive, when she attacks a champion, they lose 3 armor and magic resist, 3% armor and MR for 5 seconds, and it stacks up to 5 times. So the more you hit them, the more damage you will end up doing, and that's hybrid damage in a way, because you do have some AD, which is 60 you start off with. If you decide to build a Rage Blade, you get a bit more AD and MR. So that's an option in the build path. Her Q, I maxed this last. I maxed her E first and my W second. Yeah, that was out of order altogether, but you guys know what I mean. Of course, or at least I hope you do. You should. But yeah, this is a pretty slow lane phase at the moment, but I'm really glad that I was able to deny his early game lead and pressure, because he really can't do much versus me. I'm just chilling farming at a distance. Really, when it comes to playing melee champions into Jace, it's just such a bad idea, because it would just destroy them for the most part. Yeah, he just hit 6. I'm going to be hitting 6 as well soon. So yeah, let me just speed this up. It's still a lot of farming, guys, but 42 versus 43 is even. Alright, so we got a few minions under the tower. So I do believe I misplayed here. I was able to just still sustain pretty good off of that Q because it wasn't charged up. But I ended up getting forced off the tower on accident pretty soon. And I really didn't mean to get forced off like that, but it kind of sucked. I was like, oh man, I made a little mistake, because I got way too close to the Jace. And he almost killed me. If he would have had Ignite, he would have killed me, because he could have used both the Summoner's Flash and for me and stuff like that too was also an option for him. So I'd be sure to back all the way off. Lee Sin was actually soloing the dragon. I thought he would have been top lane, but just to be sure he didn't come through and warhop Q rhyming accidentally, yeah, I just backed up farther, and I missed the big wave. But you know, it's not that bad, because I still have my TP up, and I'm able to just TP back in the lane, because I noticed that Jace used his TP bot lane, and the thing is that I pinged it and everything, or at least I believe I pinged it. Well, he's clearly bot lane, and he uses TP to get down here. let's see how he actually gets away with this, because he's freaking level 8. I don't know why Sona is just sitting here under tower. Wow. I guess he didn't expect that damage to come out or something. I don't know. Wow, that barely... Wow. So that's what happened. I was wondering what happened. How you got both of them killed. So yeah, a double kill for Jace there. Meanwhile, I really can't do anything about it. I was just freaking... I was top lane. I used my TP already, and I wanted to just come here and get a lot of damage down. So I chose the TP up here. I guess I could have went down there and stopped them from getting those kills, but I don't know what my bot lane was thinking in general there. So that's just what you gotta carry right there. This freaking bot lane, because they ended up feeding pretty hard. So yeah, I really didn't think that this game was gonna be very good, because I ended up getting caught out by Lee Sin. Like I said, Kayle is very susceptible to ganks, and the fact that he's over here committing like this and flashing, kicking me off to the side, and I did misplay this. And this is just from me picking up Kayle pretty early, and I really don't play her too much. I don't get into these scenarios, but I'm gonna master them pretty soon, the more I play her at least. So yeah, what I could have did here was just flash out right here. I could have just flashed out and auto lit. And if he somehow managed to get the kick backwards, I should have just respected his kick, because he wouldn't have been able to flash kick me if I flashed out immediately. I was just greedy for my flash. I wanted to keep it and just be able to get out with my ulti, and that's it. So yeah, that happened. So I ended up dying. I was like, oh my god, this game is not looking good, because as you can see, the score 18k versus 14k. So they have a 10 kill lead, or they got 10 kills. Basically a 10 kill lead, almost, just about. As I'm saying it, when their bot lane gets another kill. But yeah, at this point in time, man, I'm just able to basically free farm. He does have 3 kills though, so Jace is a force for me to deal with. And you know, I'm just up in CS. I got my Stinger and Fiendish Codex. I'm going for a Nash's Tooth rush this game. And really, I'm not even too sure what to build against just heavy AD matchups. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and find out. And I'm pretty sure I end up picking up some armor, but it's not that many options you can go, honestly. At least I don't really know of many, because I tried out Zion's. I didn't really like Zion's all that well. Maybe I just need to play it a bit more. And yeah, there's a funny item I actually end up choosing to build. So you guys gotta stay tuned for that and see how that works out. So yeah, just simple lane phase, man. I'm just chilling back here because he will definitely zone me, and I would just stand still. Whoops. And that's a lot of damage coming out from him, but he's getting really greedy, as you can see, coming after me under tower. I'm just baiting him into doing it, but he actually does outplay me here, because oh wait, no, oh yeah, I'm okay. No, okay. What? I thought I was gonna die. Well, yeah, I actually ended up flashing after him and going for the kill. Wow, that would look. I guess that was just some greed off of Jace. I don't know, man. I just capitalized. Okay, so since he got so greedy under tower like that, taking all of that time just to kill me and doesn't even succeed, I'm able to just take his tower. That's great. Let the extra minion die. Wait, I did not mean to reverse the gameplay here. Let's keep speeding it up. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm able to get away with this back here because he's actually just trying to cover this wave. And it's like my bot lane doesn't stop feeding. I don't know how many times they died. Oh, this is how many times they died. Holy crap. So yeah, my whole team is feeding pretty much, except for the Swain in the mid lane. They're able to just drive it down mid while all of that is going down top lane. Let's take our turret. So yeah, we got a currently 2-8 bot lane right now. So we're just gonna go back top lane and see what I pick up. I picked up double Dorans this game for the extra sustain, and I finished off my Nash's too. So that's really good. This is a decent power spike for Kayle, especially if you get it early on. And if you are able to CS very well, you will be able to get it early on, guaranteed. just gotta be mindful of, like I said, people trying to deny you that early game, because you can really capitalize on how weak Kayle can be, because she's kind of slow early, because once you get your Divine Blessing, which is your W max, you get really quick. It's kind of like a little mini Udyr E in a way. You get a little bit of move speed burst, and I like it, and you get a heal. It's cool. I really like her W. And once you get enough CDR on your E, which is pretty easy to get because the first item you get is 20% CDR. So you can just get your E max very quickly and always have it off of cooldown. You'll have basically a completely ranged champion as long as you have a little bit of mana. And it really isn't that, like, I think it costs 80 mana to use Righteous Fury. Oh no, it's 45 mana. Wow, that's not anything at all. So that's okay. Your W is a lot, what really takes up the mana, but it's some good sustain. Once you get your items, man, it's so great when you play Kayle. It feels nice, man. It feels good, man. We're just fast forward. We're just gonna fast forward here because I'm not really even doing anything right now. But yeah, I tried to trade with the Jace, and I'm still not really strong enough. So like I said, like sometimes I do get impatient, but it's kind of hard not to. But if you can just master knowing that you got items to get to, and you're just eventually gonna scale into a monster, you can really use that to your advantage. But yeah, like I said, it just feels like it's not always optimal because there's just so many early game champions in this game that could really destroy you. So yeah, this turret is just about to go down, and I got hit by another freaking JSQ, so I was like, yeah, I'm dead. And then he actually, that was a nice outplay. He actually waited for me to pop my ulti before hitting me, because I thought he was going to hit me straight up, and he just went in and flashed under turret and killed me. So yeah, that was a very observant by him and not me, or pretty poor. I could have just waited to ult there. That would have been perfect, because if he would have hit me while I was under turret, he would have took some more shots and I could have killed him. Yeah, I just got a little I got kind of excited and ulted too soon. And yeah, it does take some experience to ult. I don't even know how this dude got out of here so fast. Like, look how fast he is. He ran away so quick. Yeah, I TP back in to try to kill him, but all I get was the wave. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I forgot what I was even talking about, but I don't know. Sometimes, man, this champion, she just feels so, I don't know, she feels OP because really, I don't know, I'm not too sure how, like, because Kayle really hasn't been touched in a very long time. I don't know why I'm taking turret shots here, but I'm not too sure how to think of it right now, because really, when she was basically super OP was back in the day, season 4 with the Pharaoh Flare, and she'd just be able to build the item and just go ham. She'd go crazy and just destroy everything, and it'd be something that could destroy Pharaoh Flare Udyr, and it was a big threat, and that's why I always was like, oh my god, Kayle, so OP. But look at me playing her. But you do have to bring out your low-key OP picks, or your sleeper champions, or you know, your pocket picks. Because Jax used to be one of my pocket picks, and now I play him a decent amount now. And Kayle is now my pocket pick, it seems like, to me. But I'm just now picking her back up, as you guys already know, because I introduced that earlier on into the video. But speaking of this video, be sure to drop a like if you are enjoying it so far, because I feel like you guys could definitely pick up Kayle along with me, because I feel like I'll be playing Kayle more in the top lane. But I just need to learn the matchups, man. The matchups, like I said, top lane are the main thing you need to know when it comes to playing this role in general. And looks like the team is getting greedy here. Yeah, and drop a subscription too to see all of my next gameplay, because I play a lot of late game scaling champions. But as you can see, Jace just got a little bit greedy, jumping into the turret again, just like he did to me. Flash Q'd, and yeah, we end up capitalizing on what he did very hard here, and we capitalized so hard that it looks like we're able to get a, well, we're not able to, I'm looking at that Baron, I already know. But yeah, those were some pretty good picks by me right there. It did cost me my flash. That's something that I've noticed with Kayle, is that it's a decent amount of time that, or it's a lot of times that you do need to create some distance and chase the enemy team down and flash after them. It's just because we're waiting around. But yeah, they're deciding to dive us again. This is really what you want when you play Kayle, is for the enemy team to force an engage and dive you. And that's what a lot of people do nowadays, is just go hard engage comps. Like, you see a lot of Alistar, you see a lot of stuff like Jhin that you could chase them off with your ulti and then get long range snares. You see a lot of this type of stuff like Fizz, Lissandra, that just does a lot of stuff in team fights. But as you can see, we were able to clean them up here. I thought this dude was gonna stay in range and not fly. That was so, what the, I thought I did that was a good ulti, but he flashed out. Holy I'm pretty sure Lee Sin would have went back in on that if he was in range. Wow. I feel like I should only use my ulti for myself and not my boosted teammates. Probably the thing I want to keep doing here, because usually when I do that it works. But you know, it's a lot of situational moments, so I doubt that's always gonna be good. Yeah. You definitely want to get good at self-casting with Kayle, and that's something I've been practicing. It sure does take time to do, to learn how to cast all your abilities and just consistently hit skill shots and just micro. Because if you guys haven't already noticed, I just recently changed my key bindings, as you can see. Me flashing in and failing the freaking Q, but I still go in, still dropping a lot of autos down. And the reason why I did this is because I had a rep buff, I had a guaranteed slow, range slow, just like my Q. So yeah, I just forced a pick right there, which is something I love doing. Really fun. Because I'm starting to realize my power spikes right now. Hitting tab, I'm 335. Just got my Lich Bane, which is my second core item, which is another. I really like Lich Bane because of that sheen that I end up building. And yeah, it gives you another power spike, basically. And it's pretty strong. So at this point in time, I really picked up another armor item. I got a cloth armor. Well, not another, but I got a cloth armor. My team is throwing down right now. I'm not there yet, but yeah, they end up winning this fight, so it's pretty good for us. Lissandra was not there, so it was a nice time for my team to capitalize there. Amumu did go down, but we're starting this dragon. Lissandra is the only one up on their team, pretty much, except for Jay. Yo, Jace is bot lane. Holy crap, he might be able to steal this. But yeah, I was going for mid. Didn't even get it. Yo, that was kind of close, I guess. I don't know. Let's just speed it up here. So yeah, I decided to TP bot lane apparently, and I tried to go for this turret, and it did not work out. So good thing I got out alive. I really don't like dying with Kayle. It doesn't really feel that well. It doesn't feel that good, because it kind of feels like you throw. Because, like I said earlier, she's a split pusher. You know, she's meant to split, but when you get caught out and die, it's like you gotta be really mindful of the enemies on the map and have good map awareness playing Kayle. That's another good tip. And like I said, just using your F keys, you can definitely improve on how you just play the game. Because I've been saying, I think I said it in one of my videos, I've seen it earlier, and just using those keys to improve map awareness is pretty cool. So yeah, just chilling here, man. Kayle is really good at getting picks and split pushing, like I said, because you're just able to have options. You can split a lane and do your best not to die and get some pressure, or a tower, and then you're able to group with your team and then just catch them off guard. But the ultimate goal for Kayle is a Baron buff, because really she has a lot of damage once you get to like a Rage Blade. I'm building a Dead Man's Plate right now, and that was the sort of secret item I was talking to you guys about. I guess you could call it secret, but you know, I build Dead Man's Plate all the freaking time, man. Redemption coming out for me. Yeah, I build this item a lot on Udyr, and it's just such a good item to build. Period on any jungler, just about. That's like a bruiser. Yeah, not every single jungler or any jungler, but it's a really good armor item. One of the best armor items in the game, honestly. Freaking Dead Man's Plate. And I remember when it first came out too, I was so happy because I was able to just run around the map so quickly and have a little bit of extra damage, and it'd be a very good tanky item, cost efficient. They raised the price by a little bit a long time ago, but it's still very cost efficient. So yeah, they're actually diving on Mumu. He ends up getting caught under the tower. That's unfortunate. We still are down 4k gold, and I really don't remember the last time we were actually up. I don't think we were up at all in gold, but we're still fighting it out, man. We're still stalling the game, and that's what you want to be able to do with Kayle, especially when your team feeds early, is to stall the game out. That's really the main objective, and I'm pretty good at doing that because of the champions that I play and what I main, the roles that I play. It all kind of correlates. So what they're doing now is they're trying to commit a split bot. Now I didn't really mind about this turret going down because I wanted to get some extra pressure on the map. Reason being is because this top wave was starting to stack, and we didn't have anything mid, and there's nothing for us to do here. We could force a 5v5 that we will probably lose. Like, let's be honest here. If they all just went in right now with the items they had, and with their comp, like the freaking Lissandra, Lead Kick, and then Jace, we can't 5v5. So I'm just gonna go ahead and split top lane here and get this turret. This is a much better option, in my opinion, at least. But what you want to do here is just instantly back out, or do your best to. But the thing is, I tried to get out of here and I dropped the slow, which is pretty cool, and I flashed over the wall. But I think my pathing could have been better here. Let's see who's on the map right now. But yeah, maybe my pathing could have been better. I also don't have oh yeah, I do have a blue trinket. But I should have I could have just started walking up, but I would have ran into the Jace if I started walking up. And then the cow was right there. So it's like, yeah, I should have ran up. But I still think I would have died. Actually, no, I should have, because I had ulti. Wow, I might have survived there. Yeah, holy crap, I probably would have survived. Damn, I should have walked up. But I had no vision. I really didn't know where anybody was. I should have just ran to my team, though. Damn. Yeah, like I said, man, when you're splitting like that, if you could just get out and survive, it's like game changing, man. She's basically dead. Yeah, she probably goes down here. Oh, nah. But yeah, it's just, oh dang, man, I do not like dying like that. You should do play an important role once the mid to late game transition occurs. But we're not there yet. We're not to the late game just yet, and they're not able to get anything off of that because I was all the way over here, basically running into their own jungle. But they did get a dragon. That's just about it. They got an Earth Dragon. And Baron is still up, so we definitely want to make a play for that. So yeah, splitting bot here. Cause Jhin to go bot, so I start pinging the Baron ASAP because I have TP. So we basically got the numbers advantage because Jhin is a very slow champion. He can't run all the way up to Baron in time, really. But their whole team is pushing top, so we can't start this Baron. I wanted to start this Baron though. So I just go mid. I really don't feel like the Dead Man's Plate was very good to where you could get a very good range slow, because it's only for melee champions. I'm literally just using this for the move speed to get around. I didn't want to buy Mobies. That would have been bad. Maybe another move speed item I could buy instead of Dead Man's Plate. That helps me out. I don't know. But move speed on Kayle is so good, being able to fly around so fast. And I was able to have some armor along with that too. I just didn't really know what exactly to build for Jace, and I really think that Zarya's was not the best option either. Cause I don't want to be standing still. I want to be constantly moving. I don't want to get caught. So yeah, I noticed that they're all MIA, all MIA basically. So I started backing. Just gotta be aware of your map and what's going on, man. And even if it fails, you just gotta be used to it, man. You just gotta be mindful, get some wards out. And there's a lot of times when I just run into no vision or I don't have any vision. And if I had some, I would have survived. And I would have even gotten some objectives off of that too. And just doing a lot of things around the map. So I'm not even worried about his freaking recall. I'm killing these minions because I want some towers. I don't care about the enemy team right now. I'm ready to end the game just about. I'm scaling, man. Once you get to like around level 16, 17, you become very strong. Especially with these items. And I even delayed my damage, but I'm tankier than a normal Kayle. So we're gonna see how much that actually helps. So yeah, they're over here. Let's see. I noticed immediately, like at this point in the game, it's really late game, and they ended up trying to pick off our Swain. They're really greedy for a pick here, and Jace just goes straight on in, and you can just tell from his items here that he is just doing a lot of damage to stopping Swain from healing as well. So I'm sure to drop that ulti onto him, and yeah, we almost get Jace. So close to getting Jace. But yeah, we get some more greedy plays coming out from the enemy team, and Lissandra flashes in and gets destroyed. And Lee Sin is also, I don't even know what happened to Lee Sin. Oh, like this is a micro. I don't even know what the word is, micro or macro for this team. I don't even know what to call this, but over here, meanwhile, while that was going on, we got Kate and Sona just zoning off Lee Sin, and he gets really low. And that's when really Lissandra just comes in. And I think I said flash, but she just used her E. A little bit of a, I misspoke there, I think. I don't know, man. It was somewhat of a fiesta here. It was a lot of crazy team fighting going on. It was like 2 team fights in one. Really. I think that's the best way to explain it. Because I don't know, man. That was a lot. That was TDM at its finest. So yeah, after all of that, after us winning those exchanges, those multiple occurrences, we were able to just come over here and get to the Baron buff. Alistar is the only one who survived. So yeah, we came out on top. And you already know, well, you might not already. Well, I'm about to show you and tell you at the same time. I get pretty greedy. I start wanting this tower, and I was thinking that they were all dead for long enough, but they really weren't. They got these home guards, so. And I didn't even think I was gonna die. I was like, holy crap, I'm doing damage to this Alistar, and I ended up dying. So it's kind of bad, but we did get Baron, so. I don't know, you guys. I don't even know. I shouldn't have died. But at least my team was able to get a tower. That was an easy death prevented though, so that's easy to learn from, honestly. Easy death prevented. But you know, I feed a lot anyways. Or at least I feel like I feed a lot. I don't know. But I hope you guys did enjoy this game. The Ruins of Masteries are coming up soon. And yeah, basically I'm running a lot of attack speed. I used to run a similar page like this on Udyr, and as you can see, you split push with both of the champions with all of that attack speed and cause a bunch of people to come for you. More than half of the team had to come and kill me down their bot lane because I'm that much of a force split pushing. And we do have Baron. I don't even have Baron. If I had Baron, I would have got this turret 100%. I wouldn't have died like that. Feels bad, man. Well, it felt good. Well, it still feels good because we're still in control of this game, and they have a very small goal lead. So I'm still dead, but I do have teleport up. That's something that's very important right now, is me having TP, so I can do some damage to really the whole map. You guys get what I'm saying here, but yeah, they're just battling it out for this for this freaking dragon. I'm not even sure who gets it. Okay, Lee Sin got the dragon, but they all pretty much go down for it. So yeah, I just spawned. I just take top. It's very fortunate that my team ended up winning all of these exchanges, and even if the bot lane fed so hard, or not really the bot lane, they didn't fade. They fed really hard early. Like Sona actually did a good job of staying alive after. and really played a good game. Caitlyn, freaking, I guess, I don't even know, man. I wasn't really specifically watching bot lane that much, but I do know that. I don't even know. I don't want to give any credit to anybody but me and the whole team that stuck together. And Swain is really fair, too, so. He's 10-2. So, yeah. That's just about it, though. Just doing the final push down here. Oh, wait, no. What? We die again? Holy, this game. I remember it was kind of close. Triple kill for Lissandra. We get a little greedy for that bot tower. Don't even get it. Quadra kill for Swain. Oh, holy. Oh, wait. They're shooting our Sona, too. Wow. I thought we won this game. I'm starting to do really bad, though. I'm 3-7. Dang, this is a big throw. Wow, we all got ace. Holy crap. They're just driving it down. So Avatar just tanks the turret. Alright, they get to our inhibitor. They don't have much of a wave here against our supers. Good thing that we got this inhibitor, man. We would have been screwed. Holy crap. They're not able to push anymore because we all start spawning. Those death timers were insanely long, though. If that would have happened about 4 minutes into the future, and we were dead for even longer, they probably would have been able to win the game. Or got some Nexus turrets, did some damage to our base. Damn, that's close. So it's nearly looking even here. Nearly looking even when it comes to the gold. But we still are at a small disadvantage. So yeah, we have our support in our top lane coming up top. Wait, support and our jungler coming up top lane to kill these stragglers overextending. And our team all comes and capitalizes. Meanwhile, I'm bot lane splitting to try and get this bot turret. And there's 2 of them down here trying to stop me. I didn't even know there were 2. I thought it was just like Jin or something like that. And then I saw Lee Sin and then I saw Jin. I was like, what the? Why is everybody just committing to try to kill me? So yeah, while that's happening, that's like some of their strongest players. I directed Jin to come and kill me bot lane and Lee Sin, and they're both doing this good. And this happens. Their base gets destroyed, and bot terror was nearly gone. So they were forced to make a decision, and that was not the right one. And really, just from that push anyways, it was a pretty nice one in our position that we have right now. It was like the best thing for us to do. So yeah, we actually do pull off the victory in this game. Hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to post your feedback down below into any type of likes, comments, any type of form whatsoever. Subscribe to help me grow my channel even more. And I'm out. See you guys in the next video. Peace.